Let's go.
Man, damn, this nigga need to pick up, man. Shit. Trying to get this song done and shit. Hello? Nigga, you sleep? What the fuck it sound like, nigga? Nigga, you supposed to be here an hour ago. You black slick. What the fuck y'all doing, man? Oh, shit, bro. I'll be down there right now, man. See, man, that's that shit I be talking about, man. Y'all nigga be trying to have too much motherfucking fun. Let my nuts hang like a mistletoe at Christmas time. Like my money fast, why you think I like to bust a rhyme? Riding on eights, keep it safe, I conduct a nine. Skinny jeans sweeter than a recipe for dying. I'm sharper than a 60-inch Panasonic plasma. I'm ballin' like Vic Carter when he played for the Rams. Let make him go that moment, do that shit that we can't capture. Let's go to the dope with your things right out. Yeah, keep it moving like 2 feet. Off the powers mojo, I'm groovy. This is land ass niggas too goofy. Life's like a motion picture, it's a movie. I keep my mind away from the mess, and when my nerves fucking with me, hit the blunt for the stress. Y'all, I can't belong, my moments alone. I know you looking for the greatest, and damn it, I'm home, but what my name is?
Through the back door, call me motion picture. Nicholas Cage highlight, call me 2 pistols. Golden gun, double O, load it up. Clive, bow and chopper scene, I load it up. I'm rolling through crazy, I barely missed the baby. The sound from my AR travel through the basement. Niggas rushing up the stairs, blasting like they waving. But black the last standing when the smoke faded. Post you in the papers, I made your ass famous. Fucking with lyrics, you will get your ass handed. They say you're real good, boy, but I'm outstanding. Triple X stunting in an old school bandit. Scope around his neck, he think he hard around his partners. Catch that nigga solo when I murk him like shotters. I called your bluff, pussy. Just call me the robber. I lead the way for bitches. You niggas just follow. Stop.
Bitches like my name Tony Park. If the price is right, you can call me Bob. I get the green card, babe, she comes so I can pack it. Money is the motor, so you know what I be after. I'm super swagged up, you would think I was a pretty boy. 2 chains on, you can go and call me titty boy. Your hoe going crazy for a nigga even hit the door.
Home team. What's happening, home team? This your boy Blackberry Lorex coming at you with some more post-game reaction for them Falcons, man. Sunday night football prime time on the center stage of the football scene. And if you know, you know. Them birds just couldn't pull it out. Going up against them Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes come to town, him and Andy Reid and crew. And, hey, what can you say? We let one down, one score game, 22-17 at the Mercedes-Benz. We going to talk about it, chop it up real quick, get a little say-so on it, see what everybody think about it. Then we gonna go on about our business, man. But before I do, I want to shout out a local chef. Go to SminokeMeats.com. Sminoke Meats. That's Sminoke. SMINOKE Meats.com. And go put your online order in for some of the best smoked barbecue out of the Mississippi. I stand by it. I done had the beef ribs. I done had the brisket. I am a fan, and I shops with Schmidt Oak Meats. So if you know what it's all, if you know anything about barbecue, you know you got to have that good smoked meat when you eat you some barbecue. So go to SchmidtOakMeats.com. That's SMINOKE meats.com and shop with Schmidt Oak Meats. So we got a before I get into how I feel about some things. Let me just put something in everybody's. Let me put a little nugget out there for everybody. Okay. So these are the obvious things. The Kansas City Chiefs are defending champs. They've won 3 out of the last 4 championships. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback of this generation, and Andy Reid is possibly the best head coach of all time. It's a good argument for him on all of those aspects. As well for Patrick Mahomes. These things are obvious, right? So when they come to town, we already know the binoculars and the magnifying glass is going to be on the Atlanta Falcons. This is evident. We are already aware of these things. These things don't have to be figured out. These things don't have to be figured out. These things don't have to be diagnosed and dissected. And we also don't have to use them apologies, knocked myself out the damn stream. Now, we don't have to make these excuses. Okay, we don't have to make this an excuse for why we lost. Because if you're watching the game in real time, you understand that you're in this game from beginning to end. If certain things are done better, then you come out with a victory. It's not like, okay, a comment I heard last night on a stream, a streamer said that if the Kansas City Chiefs had their entire squad, then we would have got our asses whooped. And maybe it wasn't that verbatim, but that's what along the lines what they said. If they had a full lineup, we would have got our asses whooped. How? And who was they missing that would have made that much of a damn difference? Pacheco? Watson? Would they have made that much of a difference? Let me tell you what I seen last night. Pacheco, not a great pass rushing blocker in the backfield. We was able to get pressure on Patrick Mahomes all night. He had some moments where he was able to stand back there, but for the most part, we was able to get pressure on him. Pacheco wouldn't have made no difference in that. Judon was chasing Patrick Mahomes all over the damn field all night long. As far as running the ball goes, they was able to run the ball better in the second half, but when we needed to make a stop on the ground, we made a stop on the ground. The run game was there for them here and there in the second half. Not so much in the first half at all. So what difference would Pacheco or Watson have made in that aspect? Defensively, they had everybody. They didn't have anybody out last night on defense. If they did, it's somebody out anyway. Because we would have heard about it. It would have been news. So Chris Jones was there. Chris Jones, relatively for the most part, for most of the game, relatively non-existent. Yes, they're the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Yes, they're defending champs. The Atlanta Falcons were there the entire game with them. Let's stop making fucking excuses. Oh, well, they're the defending champs. What did you expect? That's what you might as well be saying. What did you expect? You expected us to lose to the Kansas City Chiefs because they're defending champs. If I ain't never heard of crock of bullshit. Yes, they are one of they're the franchise dynasty of this generation of football. Absolutely. But fuck all that. All that go out the window in real time, in a real game, in an actual game, in real. You see that your football team can not only hang with them, but they can actually beat them. Instead of making the excuse, well, it was, they got out coached, and even though that's not an excuse, that's a real thing. But let's not make it an excuse. Oh well, is what we expect to happen because it's Andy Reid versus Raheem Morris, because it's Kirk Cousins versus Patrick Mahomes, because it's a returning Super Bowl defense against our defense, or compared to our defense, Falcons defense. Let's not make that an excuse. Let's not make that the excuse. It's just baffling to me how people are so uncomfortable with being wrong. People are so uncomfortable with being wrong. People are so afraid that their own analysis might be wrong about a player or a team, that they start making the excuse before the start of anything that I wouldn't be surprised if this was to happen because it's the Chiefs. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose because that's something else I saw on Facebook. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost. It's the Chiefs. I really just want to see how we match up. If you're not comfortable with your own analysis of a player, of a team, you're not confident enough in what your of your own analysis and input. Because you don't feel confident enough in your analysis, then you need to say that. Let's not make it the excuse. We're watching this game real time last night, everybody that watched that game. The Atlanta Falcons are more able than just to hang with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Atlanta Falcons are on the level currently of the Kansas City Chiefs. This is where they need to learn from. Let's start there. Let's not start with an excuse. Let's start with where they need to learn from. How about they learn from a play calling aspect? How about they learn to do things that make the most sense? You got to do what makes the most sense. And what makes the most sense is to know that you don't have your starting center. You got Ryan Newsom. You don't have your starting right guard. You have Storm Norton. You have your backup center and your backup right tackle in the game. Now, granted, you ran to the left on that 4th and inches. You ran left instead of running straight up the middle or running to the right because you knew you had to go to the strongest side of your line, which was your starting left tackle and your starting left guard. You had to go to the left side of your line to try to pick up that first down. I get that part. That part's not a problem. The problem is the play call and the personnel that you used. You need tough yards. You use your tough yardage back, which is Tyler Algier, who also has proven to have better. He has a little bit more instinct when it comes to hitting a hole and going north. than Bijan Robinson. And he's gonna lean forward more likely than Bijan and give you a tough inch or two, a tough inch or a tough yard. He's gonna do that more likely than Bijan Robinson. Now, I don't like the play call. I don't mind you going to the left. I just don't like the play call. Let's oh man. Y'all gonna have to listen to me and work with me. That's what y'all gonna have to do right now. Y'all gonna have to listen to me and work with me. I gotta do some work. Let's start with where they can learn from. You do not call that play. You do not call a run play in that situation. I would not have ran the ball. Because I know I'm going up against the defending champs. Because I know I cannot give them another opportunity with the football. I'm not running that play. Running like Robinson. I gotta think what's the highest. That's what I gotta think. What's the highest probability? What's more likely? How am I more likely to get this first down? Am I more likely to get this first down with Bijan Robinson giving me a tough, trying to get me a tough yard, or am I more likely to get that tough yard with Tyler Algier? I'm willing to bet your 200+ pound running back is going to give you more, is more likely to give you a tough yard than your 215-pound running back. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that. It's physics. And it's a little bit of common sense. It's physics and there's a little bit of common sense. I don't like the play call. It was a stupid play. It was a stupid play because of the personnel you used. And let's be real, a play consists in a play in real time consists of the personnel used as well as the play being ran. So yes, is there such thing as right play, wrong player? Yes. Is there such thing as right player, wrong play? Absolutely. But in totality, a play is all of the above. I don't like the excuses being made. Oh, it was the Chiefs. I just wanted to see how we match up anyway. I think we matched up well. I'm happy about last night. How the fuck you happy about a loss that you know you could have won? For you only prepared, you're only fixing your mouth to say that you are happy, that you are encouraged or whatever about a loss like last night, because you had already set yourself up for the fail. You had already made the excuse for yourself that you're going up against the defending champs. So what do you expect? You already made that excuse for yourself. So that's how you can fix your mouth to say, hey, I'm inspired. I'm encouraged by last night's game. No, no, no. If that's you, that's fine. That's you. That's your perspective. That's how you see it. That's absolutely fine. What I'm saying to you, who anybody out there that feels that way, is that you you couldn't be used to winning in life because when you're used to winning in life, you are the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you lose that game to the Atlanta Falcons last night, you're not losing that game. You're not coming out of that game saying, "Oh, damn, that's a win." Damn, we lost to the Atlanta Falcons. Man, we must really not be a good team if we lost to the Atlanta Falcons. Think about it on the flip side of what you're saying. They're the defending champs. We basically expected to lose because it's the defending champs and we're the Atlanta Falcons. We haven't won shit. I'm just encouraged to see that we can fight and that we can hang with a team like the Chiefs. Think about the flip side. Think about the upside down of what you're saying. And you're the Chiefs. And scenario, you lose last night's game on a game-winning drive by the Atlanta Falcons. You lose that game last night and you're the Chiefs. Do you think the Chiefs are saying, "Oh damn, well we must not be that good, or we must not be as good as we thought we were because we lost to the Atlanta Falcons and we the defending champs"? Do you think their fan base is saying that? No, their fan base is going to look and they're going to say, "Damn, the Atlanta Falcons, they on our level. They just straight up beat us last night." If it were the flip side, what happened last night? A referee fuck up in the end zone. It should have been a goddamn PI. The offense with more opportunities, they couldn't capitalize on them because your offensive coordinator still does not know how to call plays in certain moments. Zach Robinson has a lot to learn. Zach Robinson currently has a lot to learn about play calling. Yes, you ran to your left side, your starting center and your starting right tackle, but you gave it to the wrong man. You should have gave it to Tyler Algier. You shouldn't have even ran the ball in the first damn place. You shouldn't. As a matter of fact, if you were going to run that ball, which you did, but instead of a handoff, you should have did a crack toss to Tyler Algier. Let Tyler Algier get some momentum. Trust that your strongest side of your left of your offensive line and your tight end and your receiver over there are going to block well enough for Tyler Algier to get you an inch on a toss crack. Handing it off was a terrible idea. Regardless of what anybody wants to say. I'm confident enough in my analysis about players and about teams. I'm confident enough in my analysis about players and about teams that I can say the Atlanta Falcons are on the level of the Kansas City Chiefs currently. You got a damn good win, even though you had to have some luck, but hell, look, the Chiefs had some luck involved on their side last night. That's how they won. They got lucky that Zach Robinson didn't call the right play. They got lucky that the ref straight up just swallowed his whistle on a pass interference in the end zone on Kyle Pitts. Sometimes you need luck. We got lucky against Philadelphia Eagles. We capitalized. Last night, we were taking care of business, getting down the field a couple of times, and we couldn't cap it off because our inexperienced play caller, offensive coordinator, botched in the clutch. We took Travis Kelce out of the game for the most part. We didn't let Rice get crazy. We didn't let Rashid Rice go crazy in the second half. We contained Patrick Mahomes when we needed to. The defense gave us opportunities. The offense moved the ball. Let's not make it a goddamn excuse. Oh, but we were going against the champs. No. In real time, you just going up against some more football players who in real time, you going up against a man that's in front of you and you got to whoop his ass or he going to whoop yours. That's what's in real time. In real time, you don't think about what the fuck he done. You don't think about what the fuck he done been, how many championships he got, how many he done fucked, how many dogs he done made it, how much jewelry he got, how many houses he own, how many cars he drive. You ain't thinking about that motherfucking shit. When you sitting across from the motherfucker face to face, it's you and him mano a mano, and you gotta whoop his motherfucking ass. So when you looking at it from a fan aspect, that's not confident in his own analysis of players and teams, and try to hide behind the whole but the reality of it is no. The reality is barbarians have to take each other out. It's dog eat dog. It's live or be killed. And it's a barbaric game that we watch and play in football. And we watch the Atlanta Falcons go toe-to-toe with the champs, which means they on the level of the champs. They beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They was just in the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. With damn near the exact same team, minus Fletcher Cox and Hassan Reddick and a couple other guys on defense. The Philadelphia Eagles with Jalen Hurts, with Saquon Barkley. With a stud goddamn defensive line. We took them out the week prior. And here we are up against the defending champs. Not only looking like we can hang with them, but looking like we should have won. We should have won. Miss me with the, oh, well, shit, if you ain't encouraged by that, yeah, we fucking encouraged because we know we could have won. Yeah, we encouraged. We could have fucking won. This is just my reaction to last night game. Of course, you know, Thursday we gonna double down on Thursday. On Thursday, we're gonna have fan speak. Around noon Thursday, we'll have noon Eastern time. We'll have fan speak, and of course, later on Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we will have the Rex pick. I just want fans to understand something. And I want all the Falcon content creators to understand something too. All the Falcon content understand something. If you're gonna be doing this, and I ain't been doing it as long as some, but if you're gonna be doing this, you're gonna be a content creator. You can't be afraid to stand on a shield and die on it. You got to be able to have an analysis, have an opinion, put it out there, and be okay with being wrong. Be okay with not being right. We are right about these Atlanta Falcons. They are on the level of a championship team. They are on the level of a Kansas City Chiefs. We don't have to use the excuse that we lost because the Chiefs and they the defending champs. Miss me with that Billy Jack bullshit there. You saw your football team able to dominate at points of that game. You can't dominate a champion if you ain't on their level. This been your boy Blackberry Reds. Y'all make sure y'all check us out Thursday afternoon for Fan Speak, and make sure you check us out Thursday evening for the Red Pit. And I may do a Fan Speak at a later, a little bit tomorrow or something like that. I don't know, give fans an opportunity to come on and speak once I put it out there and everybody, realize that I'm live again. This been your boy Blackberry. I'll catch you on the flip side. See you when I see you. Peace.